Welcome to the wood shop. We're not talking about wood today, we're talking about politics. I have a potentially novel idea here. I'm sure somebody's thought of it already, but I'm the first one posting it in a video form with smoke coming across my face from my garage. So here's the idea. It's a novel idea about immigration and the border crisis that we're dealing with right now. I saw an article about 4 aid volunteers who had left food and water out, and they were arrested and they were charged and they were imprisoned, and a judge has released them. I didn't read the article, I just saw the headline. I'm going from that. So there's people who want to help the people who are fleeing other countries for whatever reason they're fleeing. But there are sincerely people here in America who want to help them. And our system is currently set up that anybody who comes for that help needs to go through the proper channels. But we all know that so many people are just going around the proper channels and are here, undocumented. So why don't we propose this? If an aid group, privately funded, through contributions and various other financial vehicles, if an aid group chooses to sponsor a refugee, then they ought to be able to, And I'm not sure exactly how that would work. How it would engage. The genesis of the idea was this. When I thought of the aid worker with they left cans of beans and they left bottles of water, and hopefully they left can openers too. But I would like to think that if the aid group was called ABC Aid, then they would have the ability to put ABC Aid on their water bottles and ABC Aid on their cans of beans, such that if you found them and you were migrating, then you could use them as a free pass beyond whatever security forces come, because the INS would still want to catch and whatever they do, process them. I don't know whether they send them to a detention center or what they're doing with them. But I understand there's a lot of people in these centers. Whether they want to come in or not, I'm not even 100% sure. Or whether they're going to come in or not. But if you meet these INS agents and you've got a can of ABC Relief Fund and a bottle, then you have a free pass, because you've already met them out in the field when they left the water and the food for you. That's when you first engaged them. That's when you signed up for the sponsorship, because you have that contract. Now, that, of course, would have to be explained in a document that would accompany the package. So it would be like waters and food, and then this document explaining, hey, everyone carry the empties with you. And then we wouldn't have a littering problem either. Bang. So now ABC Relief Aid is waiting in, whatever, Arizona, Texas, wherever their offices are. Honestly, their offices would probably be in the Bahamas or something for the tax reasons. But, or Delaware. So, yeah, that's the genesis of it. That's the basis of it. And if you wanted to, contribute to one of these organizations, then they would be able to market to you in whatever way they see fit. And then obviously the ultimate goal would be to relieve the INS of their responsibility and of their the weight of their responsibility by just saying, look, all you really need to do at this point is just provide. If you wish to go out into the field and cite people, then you should at least, if you have the means to transport them, you should at least transport them out of a human basis. Now, of course, ABC Relief Aid could run buses as well, and of course, if they encounter a migrant who has another relief group's can, they can say, hey, look, we can take you there or we can take you to our place. It doesn't matter, but we'll take you out of this hot desert. And you would hope that the INS would do that if they had the can, and would actually deliver them to, at least to some sort of processing center where the relief agencies would come to collect their clients. I really think it's an idea that would work. Of course, ABC Relief and others would have to understand what their responsibility is with mainstreaming them into our society and getting them in to where they can, have a job and be productive members of the community. You'll notice here I won't say that they have to pay taxes and pay Social Security because I don't really care about those two products. They don't do anything for me, so I'm not really going to promote them. So I would not expect a migrant who comes in and gets cleared through like ABC Relief to then get enough information to where the IRS would be able to tax them. Anyway, battery's running low. Got